What's up, YouTubers? I'm here, Cthulhu the Dark One, my good friend, manager of Mountain Films, and what's your other? Gamer Jai. I knew that. I did. Mr. Bullet Marks, Tito Mega, sexiest black man on the internet works too, if you want to call him that. So this will be the pilot episode of the Roundtable. And why, you ask? Because we're sitting at a round table. Duh. Yeah. No. All the good internet names are taken.
I don't think Square Table will work.
Yeah, well, I mean, I got one. But anyway, or we'll just kind of basically shoot the crap. We'll go over for some big gaming news thing. As you can see, he came prepared.
Got papers.
And
papers.
Yeah, not those kind of papers. That's next week's show.
Yeah.
Anyway, and just generally whatever. So here we go. So G4 is officially not worth a crap anymore.
Yeah. Fortunately, if you guys haven't heard, Adam Sessler is now out of G4 for good. According, what was it, about Friday? I guess?
Yeah, I think it was Friday. I don't even think you got G4.
I have G4, just I don't watch it.
Yeah, I haven't watched it.
I mean, every time I turn to it, it's Cops
or Campus PD. And it's like, I remember when it was about video games. And I'm like, well, Cops, maybe GTA?
Yeah.
But, I mean, like, it's whatever. If you're a fan of the network, more power to you. Attack of the Show, I don't even see that interesting anymore.
It's not even interesting. They don't even talk about half the stuff they used to.
Yeah, I mean, it's whatever. I know networks change and whatever, but I think losing him's a big blow to them.
It is.
Because
he was their gamer guy.
He was their guy. I mean, he was like, at least, I don't think anybody was left from Tech TV, was it?
Well, he still got Morgan.
For now.
For now. Yeah, for now. I give her 6 months.
I mean, I don't want to badmouth X-Play, because when they do stuff, they generally are right.
Yeah, they are.
I'm not going to badmouth them. It was like the one review thing I would always agree with halfway, but
that was my go-to show when it.
For the review. Yeah, but it's just like they started. It's like I remember when they would do it like once every week, and it was like once every 2 weeks.
And then it became 3
and
times
I think it's
a week.
like once a month now they do a new episode. I don't even know.
I don't even know what night it comes on.
You got me. You got me, dude.
It used to be like Friday. I don't know.
What interesting gaming news.
Let's see.
Awesome Knots.
Awesome Knots.
Wow, how crazy is that? This game
is in trouble.
Was supposed to come out this Wednesday or Tuesday if you're on
May
PSN.
2nd.
And it looked incredible. I've seen it compared like a side-scrolling Team Fortress, side-scrolling Monday Night Combat.
Yeah, I actually watched the video on it.
And it looked...
was like, okay, this is good. But unfortunately, their publisher is about...
Yeah, like bankrupt. And it's like, how are you getting ready to make a new game? And, like, were you just waiting? Like, hoping you could get this out before you announce bankruptcy?
Like, we're going to make it! No.
Sorry. We've been out of money for the past 6 months. We don't really want to tell anybody. So, fingers crossed it comes out.
Hopefully.
It looks good, and hopefully it would do good. Kind of the same thing with Skullgirls. I remember reading the thing on their website. I don't know if you saw it. It was about their future DLC plans.
I haven't seen that yet.
Yeah, it was like if it sells good, we have no gripes about DLC.
Yeah, definitely.
And I have no idea why it hasn't sold good enough and why we haven't got DLC yet. If you haven't played Skullgirls, go buy it. Or try it.
Try it at least.
Try it at least.
It's definitely one of the games that I underestimated and ended up liking it more than I thought.
If you're one of those people, I know I've done it and he's seen it, my rants on online fighters, this game is built to counteract a lot of that, and it just has really solid mechanics, and it's awesome. Plus it has really big boob girls, so you got that going for it. Nothing else.
Did you hear about Target leaking the release date of Black Ops
2? Well, I mean... Big shock! The next Call of Duty is Black Ops 2.
I know. And hopefully it'll be better than mine.
I doubt it. I mean, I'm sorry. If you're a fan, you're a fan.
I still play.
Shooters as a whole, I think, are the greatest.
But they even gone as far as giving out the release date, too. Fortunately, they have it listed for November 13th.
That don't surprise me.
Of
this year?
Of this year.
That don't surprise me, because, they just, what they say Halo 4 was, like November something. It's November something.
November 6th?
Yeah, it's like the week before or something like that. Yeah. And, about Halo 4, I can't get behind it, dude. I can't do it.
I don't know. I'll buy it.
It's not that I'm not a fan. I'll give Halo 1 and all them all its due credit. Well, let me say it like this. I'll give Bungie its due credit.
You Bungie, yeah.
Maybe you not as much, but me, I watch Fails of the Week on Rooster Teeth every week. And it's hilarious.
It's awesome.
But I noticed, when they first started it, it was dumb little things, like, this guy walked in front of a shot, or somebody got hit with a grenade meant for somebody else. Once in a blue moon, it was some kind of glitch. Now that's all it is.
Yeah, it's just like...
And I'm like, this didn't really start if you really pay attention to the tapes till 343 took over.
Yeah.
I don't know how they could have messed up.
My favorites is like watching the Wraith tank.
Just the vehicles.
Just like, dumb. It's just like, how does that happen?
It's like, how do you take over a game and mess up the code? Like,
it's just like, well, I don't know. They worked on that one, and then this one is solely them without Bungie's help.
And I get that, and I'm like, well, my first reaction was like, well, okay, this is their thing. They're not just like taking over somebody's greatness, which somehow they messed up.
Yeah.
That's my thing. It's like they took something that was so right.
And
now it doesn't work right. So I have very little to none faith that something they made.
It's either that or DSL users.
Well, I mean, my thing too is it just doesn't. I mean, I saw the thing in Game Informer, and it's like, okay, I appreciate the whole like Metroid Prime visor hub thing for the single player. I think it's a cool touch. I'll give them that. But I mean, all multiplayer reeks to me is just like it's Reach with new skins. And I mean, I know there's plenty of Reach fans out there.
I guess they're trying to make it somehow a little fresh. I don't know. I've seen some screenshots. It looked nice.
It seems to me, from the article I got in Game Informer, that they're just kind of... It seems to be going the path of Call of Duty. And I know I hate to say that, and I know some people might raise their
Every year, new Halo.
Yeah, but I mean, it is, and I got nothing against that, but it's just like, change the game at least. Do something. I mean,
do Halo Wars 2. I mean, at least it's different.
True. Well, I mean, it's just... Like, the big thing that got me, it's like, here's what's different. There's no elites.
Yeah.
It's big. I'm gonna shed a tear over that.
I guess. Yeah. No.
But but then it's just like the only other thing different is you still have the loadouts, but then you can make your custom loadout.
Yeah.
Like, where have I seen this before? Oh yeah, every other shooter.
Mm-hmm.
Which I know.
Call of Duty.
Yeah, right. But anyway, so let's see what else.
So speaking of Halo.
Oh yeah.
What do you think about the upcoming season of Red vs. the Blue?
I think it'll be awesome. And I gotta apologize if I mean, I really know way the people on YouTube, the few people that know me, keep track of my Facebook that may or may not see this. I don't even think you knew about it, but I kind of raised a stink. And talk about nerd rage.
Sigma thing?
Well, no, I went to. I'm on the internet all the time.
Yeah.
Cause I got nothing better to do, and I went to RedVersusBlue.com just to see whatever. On the front page, it had an article about Matt Holm, voice of Sarge, one of the big, next to Bernie, creative directors on the series.
Pretty much the second in command.
Yeah,
right?
and he was just like, with that trailer being released, I read it as it saying, we are the longest running sci-fi series.
That's what.
Now, I've always been a fan, but thanks to another friend hooking me up with some Netflix, I've been able to catch up on Doctor Who.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no.
When he said that, I was just like, really?
Yeah, I will admit.
Maybe if he said internet-based.
Well, no. That's how I read it. It actually said one of.
Yeah.
So that my point is invalid. But anyway, I actually went to the trouble to sign up to leave a comment on Rooster Teeth's site. And I'm like, I hate to tell you, but you're wrong. And I put link after link, to the Guinness Book of World Records page. With that.
How did they respond to that?
They didn't. The whole of the RT community, my email is blown up. Like, I've had to,
I missed that. I'm wondering.
Well, I mean, so, here's what made it worse, is me being me. I didn't leave it that. I'm like, they probably will never see that. Yeah. Who reads these damn comments? Nobody. I'm like, other than the people who leave them, I'll get them. So that's why I like their Facebook page now. I'm like, they'll see that.
They'll see that.
So,
guess what?
I was very polite. I'm like, here's a link. You're wrong. RVB's still great. I like what you do, but Matt needs to get his shit straight before he posts a comment. Oh my lord!
let it rain.
Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah,
I
dude.
need to see that inbox. I was just like,
oh no, it's all market spam. Right? Oh hey, I got a match on date. Market spam. Yeah. I can win $1 million.
Well, I mean, they did get a cool guest star. I mean, they signed Elijah Wood to be the voice of Sigma.
Sigma. Sigma is part of the meta, and Sigma was originally Main, who is the meta.
Yeah.
Who they kind of like shaped to be the meta. Sigma was his original AI.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure what part of the personality Sigma was.
Yeah.
In the whole of the thing.
I don't know if it's. I don't know.
But that's what kind of bothered me about the trailer is at the end he goes, "We are the meta." And we'll see. I'm like, okay, that's cool.
But then you see it listed as he is
Sigma. It's Sigma. But that's apparently the distinction. In case anybody else is wondering about that.
But I can't wait for this.
Oh yeah, because they said like after the last one, they're like, the CGI stuff. They're it's gonna go out the roof.
Yeah,
and it's like
after the season, it's just
it was crazy. Yeah.
Makes me wonder how much Xbox footage they're actually using now.
Probably not a lot. I mean, reach doesn't work well in it anyway.
Oh God!
I'm just saying.
Let's see. Well, we got some.
What else we got?
Some cool deals coming out.
What do we got?
Let's see. Let's see if you're a big PS3 fan or if you need a PS3.
I'll just be over here.
GameStop is knocking $50 off the PS3 consoles and including a copy of Mortal Kombat Complete Edition or Batman Arkham City. Or damn it doesn't matter to you.
No, I got a counterpoint for something else relating to PS3.
Let's see. Toys R Us is knocking 20% off all clearance games, accessories, and $10 off any title, $39.99 and up. Of course, and if you decide to buy a Prototype 2 from them, it comes with a free action figure and a free $25 gift card. So, if you're looking for Prototype 2...
I'm sorry.
Just saying.
It's whatever. I was one of the people, when Prototype first came out, I didn't have a PS3.
Uh-huh.
And that was the big thing. It was like, well, compared to Infamous, it blows. And I'm like, well, whatever, I don't know. So I played Prototype, I made the most out of it. Yeah. I'm like, alright, man.
It was good. It wasn't exactly a new, fresh thing. It was Hulk.
Yeah. So then they announced 2, and the more gameplay I'm seeing, it's like, okay, so they put a black guy skin on Alec Mercer to be politically correct. Like, you gotta have a black guy in your sequel or something?
You gotta have a black guy somewhere.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, right? You gotta be fair.
You gotta be fair somewhere.
Master Chief is half. Like,
Master Chief is...
No, PS3, the new, what's it called? The Smash Brothers ripoff?
Yeah, if you guys haven't heard, PlayStation has finally announced the PlayStation All-Stars
officially announced.
Which is, we didn't know that was coming.
Yeah. I don't even get into PlayStation.
I know he's not excited about it because he doesn't know. I am excited about it some because I haven't played a good Smash Brothers game since Brawl, of course. I mean, I only had a Wii for...
Yeah, well.
It was the only game other than Tatsunoko vs. Capcom and Zelda that I played.
I don't know. I'm kind of... Game Trailers had a good in-depth article. Like, they describe the mechanics.
Well, if you look at the video, it's Smash Brothers.
Well, I mean, that's my point, and I'm not... I mean, it's one of those things. You can gripe about people copying this, people copy that. Everything's a copy of something. If you really want to be logistic about it, everything's a copy of Doom.
Every shooter is a copy of Doom.
Because it was first.
It started here, and it grew.
So,
Yeah, I know.
I mean,
so now if people are wondering if Microsoft is going to jump on this game also.
No, they don't have that many, they really don't have that many exclusive properties.
No, I mean...
Unless they just dig in the vault because they own Rare, you just see, Earthworm Jim.
Earthworm Jim. Battletoads come back.
I saw an article, or no, I think it was a tweet or something. I don't even know what possessed me to look it up. It was on the Battletoads wiki. And, the developer for that new, I think it's coming next year, Double Dragon Neon.
No, yeah.
He's like, honestly, if we can get permission, he's like, y'all write and email Microsoft enough and bug them, we will put Battletoads in his DLC.
Well, if they do get Battletoads...
I'll buy it. I don't care how bad the game is, I buy it. I want an HD remake of Battletoads.
Battletoads, and then, who knows, maybe some Battletoads Double Dragon too.
Yeah. Well,
or if we bug them enough, maybe we'll get that. Oh wait a minute, Nintendo owns that. Never mind.
Well, you know,
Killer Instinct will never see the light of day.
There's a lot of things that'll never see the light of day. Speaking of which, Star Wars Battlefront 3. We'll end on that note. I'll go ahead and say that I'll make another follow-up video just specifically for that because I got a lot to say on that, and I'm not going to waste this video's time doing it. My basic point is anytime I see the words LucasArts and don't want to spend money in the same sentence, that's utter bullshit. I don't buy that.
Especially on a game that was finished.
It's not,
so somewhere on somebody's developing computer.
I mean, just because it has his name, George Lucas doesn't look over everything.
Yeah.
And I mean, if you think that, then, well, you're stupid. But, I mean, but it's just, there's managers of this company, managers of that company. And I did try to research a little bit. There was a management shift at the video game department end of it. At that time, I just... No. I don't buy it. I don't...
we'll see. We'll look more into this story, but I know a lot of people are starting to give a lot of hell to
I'm going to make a follow-up, and, I'll just say this. With all these Kickstarter things, and more power to them, if it gets us another Psychonauts, I don't care.
Well, I mean, so far,
it's a good idea, and it works, and more power to you. But, with stuff like that, and then you're part of Lucas, I don't buy that game still not being existent.
It's just, there's more to it.
Yeah, there's more, something else to it, but...
And, Kickstarter, Kickstarter seems like the big debate thing before we get off here.
Yeah,
it opens up a lot of possibilities, but, I'm going to say that for the second episode.
It's a...
Because that one's a lot more to talk about.
It's kind of a loophole thing. Yeah. I mean, I don't, it's kind of a cheap way to make a hit game, but I'm not, it's kind of like you're making an indie game, but you're a real company.
Yeah, and plus you're cutting out kind of like the...
you're cutting out the middleman completely.
It's just like, hey, we're going to make this game.
I mean, if I had money, I probably wouldn't... Well, unless it was Psychonauts 2.
Psychonauts 2... You got Double Fine's game.
I don't know what it is, but... Well, hopefully they'll make us... If they were raising money and I had it to give, Psychonauts 2, Boogerman Remake, and Battletoads. The only thing I would put money for.
I'd love to see a freaking Battletoads game again.
Oh, yeah.
There's a lot of games.
A lot of people gripe about it, but, it's one of those games.
Vector Man 3 would be nice, but...
Yeah.
Gotta play Vector Man 1 first.
Ain't that on the virtual console?
Yes, it is.
Well, anyway.
I
guess that'll about do it. Hopefully this wasn't too horribly boring and semi-entertaining.
Yeah, hopefully.
And,
enjoyed it for my first episode.
Yeah, for a rough attempt.
Hopefully, maybe...
Might be slightly more organized.
Maybe a lot more us, but...
Yeah, I got other friends. They have more... Well, he has a strict schedule anyway, but... he has a job. And a life, but
but yeah, hopefully every Sunday.
Well, I'm shooting for Friday, but
Friday's doable.
Preferably Fridays, but sometime during the weekend. This one's a little late because we both have my back problem. He has health problems too, and we were a little bit incapacitated last night.
Drug the fuck.
Yeah, that's layman's terms.
Yeah. But,
so anyway, once again, his channels.
Check out Martin, or it'll be under TD Omega, but it's Martin Films, where you can catch all kinds of video game montages and just random gameplay crap I do on there to music. I also have Gamer Chive, which I haven't did 2 videos where I usually just rant and make fun of myself.
But anyway, I'll try to remember to put links.
Yeah. They'll appear somewhere up here. Maybe.
I don't do annotation.
Probably down here.
I'll put it right on my crotch so it's like sticking in it. That'd be kind of cool. I don't know if you can do that.
Yeah, you might do that.
And of course, you're on my channel if you're watching this, so...
Yeah.
Appreciate subs, likes, comments. If there's something you want to see us talk about, send it to me in a message or leave it on this comment below and I'll see it. And until next time, I guess next week. And maybe deuces. Maybe we'll have another special guest. Hopefully we'll definitely get together to talk about the Avengers next week.
Yeah, definitely Avengers next week. Hopefully right after the movie.
Yes, because it's going to rock out with its cock out, and you need to go see it.
Because I took the day off.
Nice. Well, anyway, people's the internet.
Later.